A Stephen King story as a movie. Imagine that. So, A Good Marriage is based off of a short story written by Stephen King, who I assume everyone knows who that is. But if not, it's built in the poster. Anyway, the movie features this well-to-do married couple played by Joan Allen and Anthony LaPaglia, respectively. They're the two main characters. The husband, LaPaglia's character, goes off on a business trip and leaves his wife alone at the house. And my first thought is, okay, it's got the horror, suspense, thriller vibe going on here. She hears noises and it's all creepy and stuff. And for a while it is, but the plot kicks in when she goes looking for batteries and finds some items that used to belong to a woman who was the victim of a serial killer. So she puts two and two together, and she's naturally horrified at learning that her husband is a serial killer they've been talking about on the news for the last several weeks. And then after that, there's not a whole lot that goes on in the movie, honestly. You've got the creepy, lonesome wife horror vibe, one jump scare here or there, some random hallucinations that for some reason really just make the movie drag on a bit, and it drags on and on and on for a good while. Honestly, it wasn't until about the third act of the movie that something exciting finally happened. And when it did, I'm just barely a bit more focused than before. There were a few points where I just tuned out and asked for the plot to get moving. It's a shame because it's not like the acting is terrible, but the excitement factor just isn't there, and at least until towards the end, and even then it's just short-lived. And then between the midst of it all, there's this other character who showed up at random points, and you're wondering, what's relevant about him? And again, only at the end is where it's explained. Overall, the premise was kind of interesting, but it just wasn't exciting. It felt like it dragged on a lot, and when something exciting did finally happen, it kind of catches you by surprise, and it keeps you invested, but not so much. So for that, I'm going to say it's worthy of a red ribbon, which is sadly the second lowest rating I can give it. So, A Good Marriage. Have you seen it? It wasn't a big movie coming out this past weekend, so you'll only know by looking it up. But if you have, what did you think? Did you like it, dislike it, bored, sleepy, need some popcorn? Whatever it is, leave a comment below and tell me how you feel about it. And then why not hit subscribe to see what else I have in store for you.